My dear brothers and sisters, this video is going to be life-changing for all of you. Do watch this video with patience till the end. A man was running in a dense forest. It was evening, so he could not see the well in the dark, and he fell into it. While falling, the branch of a tree leaning on the well came in his hand. When he looked down, he was stunned, because 4 cobras in the well were looking at him with their mouths opened, and the branch he was holding was being nipped by 2 rats. Just then an elephant came and started shaking the tree vigorously. The man panicked and started thinking, "Oh my God, what will happen now?" There was a hive of bees on the same tree. The elephant made the bees fly by shaking the tree, and drops of honey started dripping. A drop fell on his lips. When he rubbed his tongue dry with thirst on his lips, there was a wonderful sweetness in that drop of honey. After some time, again another drop of honey dripped in his mouth. Now he became so engrossed in the sweetness of honey that he forgot his difficulties. He completely forgot that his life is in danger from all sides. Then a monk was passing through that forest. On seeing him, the monk ran to him and said, "I will save you. Do not panic. Hold my hand." The person said, "Just let me take a lick of 1 more drop of honey. After that I will go." 1 drop, then 1 drop, and after each drop, waiting for the next drop. Finally, exhausted, the monk went away. My dear brothers and sisters, you can guess what would have happened to that man after that. Same is the case with us too. As soon as we get a little sensual pleasure, we lose our consciousness. The drops of honey in that man's mouth are pointing towards worldly pleasures, due to which man ignores the troubles that come before him, and also turns his back on the ways to escape from those troubles. Therefore, the destruction of a person immersed in worldly pleasures is certain. Among the physical pleasures, sex pleasure is considered the most destructive. Hunger and thirst of man can be quenched, but it is very difficult to pacify lust. Lust for sex takes human life to the hell. If a person gets caught in this trap of sexuality, then he negates the fundamental problems of his life, which later become the root of the destruction of his life. My dear brothers and sisters, why does it happen? Lord Shri Krishna has given the answer to this in the 7th verse of chapter 14 of Bhagavad Gita. Lord Shri Krishna explains that the mode of passion is known as Rajas, and is the cause of sexual desires known as carnal lust. From Rajas arises Trishna, which is desire for all forms of sensual enjoyments through the medium of the senses, such as seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and feeling. In this way, Rajas is known to be the root cause of lust, sensual desires, and attachment. Lord Shri Krishna has also told the solution for it to become liberated. In the 14th verse of the 6th chapter, Lord Shri Krishna explains that with a serene, fearless, and unwavering mind, and staunch in the vow of Brahmacharya, the vigilant yogi should meditate on me, having me alone as the supreme goal. My dear brothers and sisters, Lord Shiv in Shiv Mahapuran loudly declares, "Na tapastap ityahur brahmacharya tapottamam urdhvareta bhavyadyastu sa devo natu manushyaha," meaning Brahmacharya alone is the supreme penance. Of course, other penances such as keeping fast and silence, etc. are good in their place, but they are all inferior to Brahmacharya. The Urdhvareta saint who has done penance over the restraint of the reproductive organ is not a human being, but God. Lord Shiv said to Goddess Parvati, "Siddhe Bindo Mahadevi Kim na Siddhyati Bhutale," meaning, O Parvati, what is there on this earth which cannot be accomplished if one has control over his feelings and reproductive organs? That is, all powers reside at the divine feet of the enlightened Urdhvareta, one who is able to sublimate his feelings and reproductive energy through the practice of yoga. In fact, divine powers become his facile servants. Such a sadhak can attain self-realization within a short span of time. Even the deities have attained immortality through Brahmacharya. Maharshi Patanjali states in Yoga Sutras, Brahmacharya Pratishtayam Virya Labhaha. The practice of celibacy leads to great enhancement of energy. The great sage Ved Vyas said, Karmana mansa vacha sarvasthasu sarvada sarvatra mathun tyago brahmacharya prachakshate. Meaning, Brahmacharya is abstaining from all kinds of sexual enjoyment forever, in all places and in all conditions, physically, mentally and verbally. One of the students of Dhanvantari approached his teacher after finishing his full course of Ayurveda. O sage, now kindly let me know the secret of great health. Dhanvantari replied, This seminal energy is verily the Atma. The secret of great health lies in preservation of this vital force. He who wastes this vital and precious energy cannot have physical, mental, moral and spiritual development. According to Ayurveda, 40 drops of blood go into making of 1 drop of semen. Those who waste their semen develop unsteady and agitated pran. They lose their physical and mental energy and weaken their mind, memory and intellect. The practice of Brahmacharya leads to a boost of bodily energy, clarity of intellect, gigantic willpower, retentive memory and a keen spiritual intellect. It creates a sparkle in the eyes and a luster on the cheeks. My dear brothers and sisters, in India, every arena has at least one shrine dedicated to Lord Hanuman, and his worship is an important part of every wrestler's daily regimen. Hanuman serves as a model for the construction of the wrestler's identity. This identity is based on 3 basic themes: the relationship of energy and strength, the concept of Brahmacharya, and the nature of devotion as bhakti. Without true devotion to God like Lord Hanuman, the great Brahmacharya practice is impossible to practice. That's all, my dear brothers and sisters. I hope you learned something from this video. Subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Hanuman, Jai Shri Krishna.